seconds off. That is a big old gap at the moment. 9:08 coming across the line. Can't see him on the board at the moment. That was Pug in the McLaren. Paint job just made it look odd there. So car number 10 will be next to come round. Stalker Brown yet to set a lap. That is 44 behind him as well. Dennis Nilsson. And Stalker Brown goes into 10th place. I can't see what number that is, but that's car 75. Dirty Ewok. My co-comms on a Sunday. My co-founder at XSC. Neil B. Up in the 10th place. Neil B's come back, from what I'm hearing, a different animal in the Aston Martin now. Snuffles coming through the final corner. Oh, I think he might have invalidated his lap there. No improvement. Car 5, so can Mick improve? He doesn't. Reynolds now 8 tenths ahead of anyone else. Monuk is coming through the final corner. Almost 4 seconds off. Improves by a tenth, but getting closer to Stalker Brown there. 280 came across the line. Open performance got up into 3rd place there. 446 Roto. In that 13th place currently. All the other cars in front are on an outlap. He puts himself in 11th place, 44. We've seen a few laps from him. We've only got 2 minutes remaining. So this will now be the final laps from the drivers. As Dennis Nilsson stays in 8th place. Car 82 next. Getting quite hard to keep up here. So Venice in 19th place there. Where did 11th go? That was Doggimus. And 93... Dezzles. Car number 5. He's going to have one more opportunity after this. Car is looking on rails, but Reinhold just a different animal at the moment. Does not improve. I do believe Darren behind him did though. He's trying to pick up a toe. You do need to be right under the spoiler to get any sort of real toe around here. Car number 19 just invalidated his lap. I think that's session over. I think that is for several drivers there. Car 31. Where are you? There you are, Adzinski. 8th place for Adzinski. Car number 9, Ian Demp. He jumps all the way up into 7th place from the back row. What a lap to save. He's got one more lap as well. This really will be the final laps for these drivers. With a big grid, qualifying is really important. Several of the top 6 are already in the pits. Car 98 is Darren. He's out there. Looks like, yeah, Reinholtz and Mick's still out there, is he? He's saying he's jumped back to pits. So, can Darren snatch pole? He's going to need to find a second from somewhere. Darren comes towards the line, does not improve, stays in 3rd place. Car 31 next. where are you? There you are there. Adzinski. In the McDonald's liveried BMW. Not such an OP car as it was around a year ago. And he stays in 9th place, 283 next. And that is TJ, who's yet to set a time. So where will this catapult him? Up into 10th place, pushing Dennis Nielsen out the top 10. And can't find you, 56. And that is it. Session is over. With Reinhold taking pole position by some margin, 8 tenths. With Darren in 3rd place. Open Force in Open Performance. Yeah, not an easy. O Performance. That's easy enough now. Jonah in 5th place, a second behind. He's really tight behind. Only half a second between the top, between 2nd and 8th. Then a bit of a drop off in the mid pack. Good to see Neil B involved in the mid pack there. As a speaker of the devil, I've just seen you pop up in the chat. Evening, Neil. Good evening, everyone. So hopefully we'll have a nice, clean start to the race. So we say 45-minute race. I don't know whether CJ's in the chat to let me know if it's a mandatory pit. I'd imagine not with a 45-minute race. But watching practice and everything, my money's going to go towards Mick or Darren. I know Ryder Hawk had the 1 lap pace. Maybe he was hiding it during practice. So we'll be right back. Welcome back. So Ryder Hawk is just about to lead the pack away. Track temperature is 26 degrees. It is 5 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. We wish. Here we go. A long lap. So the front two, Reinhold and Mick Lodian, and then Darren and Open Performance on the second row, Jonah and Scrapper in the third row, fourth row, Ian Demp and Mr. Hazard. Adzinski and TJ make the fifth row. Dennis Nielsen and Neil B make the sixth row, with Roto and Stalker Brown on the seventh row. Eighth row is Monuk and Dougimus, with CJ and Angry Jock. The Scots on the ninth row. On the 10th row we have Diesels and Snuffles and Pug And Venice Terra on the... We forgot there. What's that? 11th row. And making up the back of the pack is Proto Dan Manx. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of him because he has quite a nice livery. I do believe some of you have just been hit with ads. Do apologise. It's all to support the channel. Just making that logo a little bigger. So say this is the Grid Racing Club, not BOA as you may be accustomed to on this channel. So very similar values to each club. CJ, the club owner, does stream with us on a Sunday for BOA. He does co-coms, does an amazing job. Funny chap, do get along really well with him. It's great to see the Grid Racing Club thriving at the moment, as well as BOA. So, and to be honest, sim racing as a whole, when I had a bit of a lull a couple of years ago after the switch to next gen consoles, but we are finally up to date with the GT2 pack just being released with the Red Bull Ring, so I expect many leagues to be running that very soon. But back to the action on track as Reinhold makes his way around the final corner. Get ready to look further down the grid. As that is where it normally kicks off. We've got drivers already taking different lines, and green lights, and away we go. Reinhold with a good start. Getting a jump on Mick by the looks of it, but open performance in a Mercedes. Looking feisty. We've got a car running off the track there. Doing the iRacing lane. Oh, almost contact. Keeps it at the back end though. Just looking to watch on track to see if anyone drops off. It looks very clean so far. Great start for the drivers. Giving each other plenty of space. And looks like open performance was having a look. Nothing doing. Just wait for the tracking to catch up. Darren does get up into second place. Mick dropping down 2 places. So we have got 2 cars at the back. Car 55 Angry Jock and 908 Pug, both at the back. Must have had an incident. Back to the action ahead. Reinhold has got a decent start with half a second. We'll wait for the time screen. Almost a second already. With Jonah really close behind. Oh, there's contact there. And then Jonah still not giving it up. And it looks like Mick might lose it out to Opa, but he just backs out. And we've got Ian Demp having a look here as well in the Mercedes. And behind is that Mr. Hazard. Great action to start of this race. As we see, the gap's already opening up after one lap. And the Porsche having a look up on the inside. I think he's got it. And Adzinski, I think, might have got the jump on him as well through turn 2. He's going to have the inside through turn 3. And who's that behind him? That was Dennis in 10th. Now in 9th. So the Ferrari going backwards at the moment. Who's Scrapper. I think someone just went off in the background. No, it was just someone going wide. Back. So Reinhold with almost a 2-second lead at the moment. He is blisteringly quick. Darren trying to keep touch with him. And Jonah with a bit of breathing space now with Mick. Also with a little bit of breathing space. Oh, that was close there. Jonah must have really early brake there. Mick almost got the jump on the inside there from a long, long way back. So Manouk tucked in behind Neil B. Be looking calm and steady at the moment. Mick is getting closer once again to Jonah. We've got a battle going on at the back of the pack here between Diesel and Venice. Strong battle between Open Performance and Ian Demp. Proto, he's made his way back up. He's now putting pressure on Diesel. Diesel likewise on Venice. Got to look at the front there as well, though. It's tricky with nowhere to watch at the moment. But I suppose that up front's where the action really matters. So already 6 minutes into the race. Reinhold leads by 3 seconds over Darren. In third place is Jonah. Mick in fourth. And still, he goes really deep there, Mick. He's really pushing, but he's going to end up cooking his tyres. And that will drop him back to Ian and Opa. Go and watch these back guys in this battle towards the back. I just realised TJ, it's getting tasty in the mid pack here. Oh, that's a move done to Scraper. Scrapper really struggling. Definitely he's got some sort of issue because he keeps dropping backwards. Now down in 11th place with Roto and Neil B closing in. That looks like Mick going backwards. Don't know what happened to him, but he's now down in 7th place. Reinhold as well. Reinhold's gone back to 3rd place now. So 2 of the drivers having problems. They overcooked their tyres. Barcelona, well known for tyres overheating, even in cooler conditions. But it is 28 degrees out on track. So Darren now leads the race. We've had 2 leaders already. We've got 37 minutes remaining. We do have a pit stop as well. I will find out if that is fuel or tyre or both. So here we have TJ on Dennis. Dennis sticking it around the outside, but to try and defend, but that is not ideal. But he is going to have the inside here. So if he gets heavy on the brakes, he's going to have to defend. And TJ not able to get the cut back. But we do really have a race up the front here with 6 cars all separated by less than a second. But TJ really putting the pressure on Dennis here. Good clean driving though. Dennis holding the inside line. See how much space he gave him, but that could compromise him. He does well. He's put him under pressure to Roto there, and Neil B also closing in. Neil B looking at a top 10 here. Back of the pack as well. We've still got this battle between Diesel and Proto. Nothing doing there, but looks like Mick's lining up and move on Hazard. He's going to try and move it up on the inside. As I think about it, I think Hazard basically gifting that into turn 2. And Hazard's now under pressure from Adzinski. Oh, he's defended well so far. They're going to be side by side going into the next corner. Keeps the inside line. Notoriously hard place to overtake here. So this is the front 3. Jesus, what's with the adverts on this channel tonight? So yeah, if you can't hear me, hopefully you see that in the chat. I do apologise for the amount of ads. Just spotted again. I don't know what's going on. That is not by our choice. Right, where are we? Scrapper. It's a bit of a sizable gap now. Maybe a few drivers having a bit of a breather after a frantic start. Proto has managed to get past Diesel. And now he's up the backside of Venice. So is he going to stick the move on? Does look like he's got it. Although nice move from... Oh, I thought Venice might have got that on the cutback. Nice try, but didn't stick. And through goes Proto. And he's got Ewok ahead of him. Ewok with Dougimus just ahead. Ooh, Adzinski's managed to get ahead of TJ. Still are only about a second and a half splits, the leaders. Been impressed by the quality of racing tonight. Ooh, here we go. Getting some weaving going. Okay, there's a pit window. I didn't know that. So a 20-minute pit window. So this race is full of everything. I shouldn't turn away from this. This has got really close now. Just Less than a second between them. So just half an hour remaining. Pit window open. So still plenty to come in the way of action. Just looking through, this is the closest battle, and this is where you want the battle, really, isn't it? You don't really want to see a leader to keep walking away with it. So I do apologise for the silence, just looking for something. I found it. So we're seeing Barcelona being the pig that it is sometimes to overtake. And into the pits comes Jonah. Maybe trying to get the undercut. Oh, that won't help his chances. He's now going to have to fix that damage possibly, or just let it go. Oh, it's a tricky one. It's going to hurt him either way. Diesel fighting Venice here. Be quite a lot of action here at the back. Neil B and Roto. Oh, Neil B just got past him, so Neil B up into 12th. Will be 11th once he comes past the pits. No, he already has done. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. Oh, so Neil B losing out once again to Roto there. Door battling going on here. There we go. Neil B takes it back again. Has he made it stick? We'll see. It goes a bit wide out, which is compromising going back up the hill. Does look like he's made it stick now. Just looking through, still the closest battle. Oh, I don't know. We'll go on ball with Scrapper. He's just behind TJ and Nadzinski. So our pole sitter now in second place after some sort of issue during the race. So Mr. Hazard into the pits there. Nickelodeon sitting in 5th place. I think most drivers are waiting for the halfway point, which will be in about 10-15 minutes. No, quick maths. We ain't far off it, I suppose. You're a very quiet chat. Anybody there? Say hello. Unless you're all the guys out on track. Then don't say hello. Concentrate on your race. This is an interactive thing here. You can talk to me and I will talk to you. This is a nice little battle going on right in the middle of the pack. Jonah down in 21st. He's going to lose so much time. Look at that damage. Silly mistake coming into the pits. Ooh, giddy up on the curb. There was open performance as Nickelodeon now up into 4th place. Still battle. Well, it was closer than it is now. Neil B completely missing the apex there. On board with Reinhold as he tries to close down Darren before they enter the pits. How's practice going there, Kane? Prangstar saying it's actually quite enjoyable in the wet. I'll be honest, mate, it's been so long since I've raced. I've not actually raced at Valencia. That's how long since I've had the steering wheel out. I'm now firmly involved with league management and graphic design and commentating. Dugamus not behind Manuk. The CJ's dropped right back. I don't know what happened to him. He's now 10 seconds off. Yeah. It depends what you're looking for. If you want to be going sideways in a cloud of smoke, then that could be fun. But if you are looking to continue going forward, not ideal. Reinhold still unable to get Darren. BMWs are notoriously, I speak of that, he's going to have the inside line coming into turn 4. Can he hold it and get in front before they go? Or Darren's going to have to get to the outside. It's not ideal. Nicely done by Reinhold. Nice move there. So we've got Scrap Up tucked in behind. Still unable to get round Adzinski. He's had a great start. So Jonah Liam leads those that have pitted. Roto into the pits as well as Dugimus. I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. I reckon Darren, one of these are going to jump to the pits, I reckon. And one of them is going to make it stick out. No, they both stay out. My prediction was terrible. Darren, Ian Deb into the pits with Michelodian in a third place. As everyone starts to jump in now. We're just about to hit the halfway mark. Nice view there, cameraman. So who's in the pits? Manuk, Scrapper. Oh my god, I can't believe I still get that wrong. I've not done any wet weather racing on ACC, so it's a big first for me. Just trying to get consistency in my laps, and I'll be happy. Yeah, that's what I was saying to one of the drivers earlier. Consistency's king in this game. I mean, he's now sitting in 11th place, but that is obviously waiting for pits to sort themselves out. And you heard the engineer halfway through. It's been a entertaining race so far. Now got cars out of position battling each other, which which is always interesting because Pug has no... it doesn't have to get out of the way. They are actually battling for position. Technically, but not really. Adzinski's now into the pits. So Ian Deb has got out in front of Jonah. So Jonah did jump a bit too early. He's fallen way behind now. I think he got caught up a bit of traffic. Probably why it is what this. You probably really want to take it really early, or really late. Taking it in the middle when everyone else does, you can trip up over those at the back. It seems to have hurt Jonah. Proto into the pits as well. There's a battle here between Manuk in the Lambo and Roto in the BMW. Ooh. You can see a move here. Nope. And that is... Who's that? I believe that's Mick. Who's that? Reinhold. That is Reinhold. Yeah, into the pits he comes. I think Darren should have jumped there as well. He's going to have problems. He's going to lose time here. I can see him losing big time. Because these two drivers are battling as well. But they are also being lapped. CJ with a drive-through. We've got Proto with a stop-go. Going wrong for a couple of drivers here. TJ now coming up to Neil B. But Neil B having a good pit stop there. To come out with TJ. Or either that or TJ had a bad one. So 20 minutes remaining. Mr. Hazard closing down Nadzinski. Looks like he's got the run on him as well. That pulse looking so much better in a straight line over previous versions. Even giving the BMW a run for its money. Ooh, this is getting interesting now. So Neil B, TJ, Manuk and Roto. Ooh, within touching distance of each other. Also got another bunch of cars, but I think that's just out of sequence. But this is all for position. TJ going very wide there. So Mr. Has, yeah, he has got past. Hazard got past. Interesting battles. Neil B's starting to get some breathing room. Neil B potentially on for a top 10. Does seem to be struggling, TJ. So Reinhold. Well, Reinhold has come out in front. I did think that Darren did get hurt because he came up behind the back markers. He should have jumped into the pits when he saw the back markers. Wasn't the greatest move for one more lap's grip. I don't think it's worth the gamble. But time will tell. This has flown by, got to say. Settling down somewhat though as we move into the final 15 minutes. Yeah, Ryan Holt, he did trip over himself earlier by the looks of it. He dropped down to 3rd or 4th. But he's after the pits, he's got himself back into 1st place, timed it to perfection. Ian Demp as well came out on top during the pit phase, and Darren and Mick, I'd say the two ones who lost out there. So TJ seems to be a bit free now to go chase down Neil B. Oh, yeah, don't mock the accent, mate. Yeah, there's going to be a few words that will stick out like a sore thumb. Basically, anything with a T. And don't worry, mate, I'm thick-skinned. Mock away, mock away. Well, we've got a bit of a battle going here between Angry Jock and Snuffles. I've got to say though, you're making me think about it. Oh, let's look. Oh, I thought there was going to be a collision there. Snuffles getting evasive as well as Angry Jock there. I think he turned in a bit earlier. TJ really close into Neil B now. Don't forget, guys, if you are a Prime customer, you can subscribe to our channel for zilch. Or if you're feeling generous, you can subscribe for some money. Every little helps. Ooh. Cigarette paper between Snuffles and Angry Jock here. And maybe a little bit of red mist there as well. Is this the move? Yes, it is. So through goes TJ. So the pit window has closed and all drivers other than me have taken their pit. .12 minutes remaining. Ian Dent unable to get anywhere near Reinhold. Reinhold. So the gaps are spreading out. Oh, Manouk gets it wrong. And he goes. I've just clipped that. So if you are watching along, and you see anything interesting, do hit that clip button and share the clips. Snuffles and Angry Jock still battling away. Neil B not giving up. 11th place here. Quarter of a second behind TJ. Say, do come join us again once again. Way too many agains there. Come and join us again on Sunday for the BOA GT3 Sunday race. Coming towards the end of that season. Usually a quick turnaround this time of year before we get another Caesar in over there before the summer break. But I do believe you guys don't get a break. You get all of the tracks pretty much consistently, other than when 505 decide to do an update. But I've just spotted the times up front. There's a closing of the distances. So the gap closing between Ian Dent, Darren and Nickelodeon, with a back marker in the mix as well. I think that's Diesel. With 9 minutes to go, back markers could be the difference. It doesn't seem to be a whole lot of traffic ahead of these. The only car ahead at the moment is the leader, and the next back markers are just coming towards turn 1. So hopefully we'll get a straight shootout. These guys were teammates in XSC. Now they are rivals out on track. Thank you very much, Kane. And you just triggered off my emoji thing. I didn't know if that worked or not. I do believe you get a couple extra emotes or something. I don't know. I'm too old for this stuff, but I do try and keep with the times. 7.5 minutes to go. These three, separated by about a second and a half. Fail much too. Oh, full mix looks so strong on the brakes. I've noticed that's been a theme tonight. here we go. Is Mick gonna have a look? Gonna need some lunge. Not ideal. Problem is to turn one. It's quite a fast entry. Ideally, what you want is a slow entry. As Mr. Hazard from 7th place has just got a drive-through, and that will drop him down massively, right towards the back of the pack, as we see with CJ earlier. This is a great little battle. Final stages. Track temperatures dropped massively. It was 29 degrees earlier in the race. Oh, he's tries to check him off, which made him almost come into Ian. Oh, get that right. Collide with Ian, not come into Ian. Oh dear. Oh no, that was a silly lunge. That's never going to work. Sorry, Mick, but that was a bad move. That was a red mist move for whatever reason. Maybe he really wants that podium spot, but not like that. Little battle building up at the back here. Well, I say building up, but yeah, it looks like Manuk, after his spin earlier. Minutes remaining. There's a lot of close driving, but no real moves being made at the moment. Mick's dropped right off. Darren's staying with Ian, but I don't think, unless he makes a mistake. Neil B's in front of TJ again. TJ is struggling after his pit stop, that's for sure. Definitely kicking off. Oh, is that so? Dugamus in the Bentley off the track, so he's out of that battle as it continues between Manuk and Roto. So where's the lead? It's come through sector 1, so I'd say 2 laps left. This will be a regular feature. I'm hoping to get a co-coms on a Thursday with me. So, and if you are watching and you do run a league, please get in contact to enter our endurance league, and maybe we can arrange for a stream as well. For now, let's watch this battle as Azinski's under pressure from Scrapper. Is that a back marker? That's CJ. You don't want to be that back marker. And the way he goes, can you imagine being that guy when it's your league? But one thing I've got to say, the quality and sportsmanlike behaviour is been pretty good. Apart from maybe a little with Mick getting a bit feisty in the final corners a couple laps back. Other than that, I've been overall impressed. Oh, he's done it again. So he's definitely struggling. Oh, I thought that was open performance, but no, that's a back marker, I believe. Snuffles, who was racing Venice earlier. Yes, once I get co-comps, you won't get so many of these dead spots. But do you know what? The race is about to wrap up with 9 seconds remaining, and Reinhold coming through the final. A few twisty bits. He's going to come around to take the checkered flag. And
The leader has finished the race.
The win at Barcelona, followed by Ian Demp, who shakes off Darren. Likewise shakes off Nickelodeon. Great battling between them. And Open Performance comes home in 5th place. Jonah Liam in 6th place. Adzinski in 7th. Scrapper very, very close behind in 8th place. I'm going to stay with that one just in case. But it does look like he's going to bring it home. With Dennis Nilsson in 9th place. TJ has finally clinched 10th place. Oh, poor Neil. Had 10th place in his hands. Just got ripped away from him at the last. Manuk going to come home after he spin in 12th place with Roto and Dogibus, or Dugibus in 14th. Venice is going to claim 15th place, and then Snuffles, Angry Jock, Proton, Ewok, Diesel, Pug, and then Stalker Brown make up the back of the pack. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me tonight. Do let us know if there's anything we can bring to the table in terms of the stream. Maybe you've seen something on someone else's stream that we can bring to ours. But beside that, we will speak to you on Sunday. Have a great weekend, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.